Didascalìa is a game changer in Diapason, of course. A lot of innovation and a lot of new ideas. This because I met Paolo Tezzon and we discovered to have a lot of in common, especially a very specific point of view about electroacoustics. And Didascalìa take into consideration most of the Diapason idea I had in the past. With Paolo, we decided to improve all of these ideas with his knowledge and his new ideas. In Italian, Didascalìa is an explanation. At the same time, the teaching, not because I want to teach something to everybody, but simply because I was able to learn from the past of Diapason and also from all the electroacoustic world. I was learning how to build something very special. So me and Paolo decided to place our most intriguing ideas to make this extreme project with a two-way system.
The two-way design was always cherished because of its intrinsic properties. Talking about purity, talking about phase coherence, talking about immediacy, talking about this amazing ability that having as less crossover points as you can get to recreate the magic and the emotion of the music reproduction. Didascalìa is an attempt to maximally enhance the good properties normally associated with the two-way design, but at the same time to overcome the intrinsic limitation. So meaning going down to the bottom and making sound big. Of course, there are several elements which are also typical of the Italian tradition. First of all, and of Diapason in particular, the use of solid wood. Here solid wood has been used with multiple purposes. Purpose number one was to enhance the cabinet properties. So we have two big solid walnut wings which are glued left and right to a main structure, and here the solid wood does the job of sort of dampening the overall structure, does the job to adding its particular sound properties. Second purpose of the wooden wings, they have those wide cheeks left and right, and basically, as I'm doing right now with my voice, they are slightly loading the front firing emission so that it's gonna sound bigger than it should be according to the kind of transducer we use, and this is allowing us to overcome one of the first limitations. We used in strategic points multi-layer wood, several layers of Baltic birch glued at high pressure, so that it is become very close to panzerholz, not exactly panzer, but almost bulletproof, extremely strong. And the baffle is made out of this, and is also made out of a vertical brace, which is made of the same material and keeping the whole structure extremely strong. Another super important feature was to make the speaker able to staging beautifully. The only way to achieve this is just to mechanically time align the two drivers. In fact, you might notice that the mid woofer is prominent if compared to the tweeter landing surface. And this is for a reason, because we made a very precise calculation and design so that the emission centers of the two drivers are reaching in the exact same moments the listener's ears when the listener places himself or herself at the distance of 2 meters and above. This allows us to have an amazing phase coherence and so an amazing ability of the speaker to disappear. It is the very first Diapason speaker using 100% in-house design drivers. And the TL small parameters we were able to came up with when it comes to the mid-woofer, combined with an oversized volume and combined with those two massive high surface passive radiators, allowed us to extend the Didascalìa emission down to 40 Hz in a linear fashion and roughly 36 Hz minus 6 dB, which is a remarkable result for a two-way design. The tweeter is a wonderful driver, but gotta be careful because one of the things we care the most is to have a virtually distortion-free loudspeaker system, and therefore you want to force the tweeter to do the job it's supposed to do and not allow the tweeter to do a job it's not supposed to do. Therefore we are using a high slope crossover network. It's a 24 dB octave. It's a semi-balanced design with some tricks here and there in order to have a tweeter which is just doing his job and having what we call almost a mono-way behavior, because at the end of the day we have a main driver which is doing most of the job in a very free fashion. On the other hand, the frequency band is completed by a tweeter which is doing exactly what it's supposed to do and nothing else.
During the process of the engineering of Didascalìa, of course, I met several issues, several problems, but me and Paolo were able to solve them very well, and actually we are very happy with the final result. I don't like to make new projects when it is not necessary. With Didascalìa, I discovered a new way to listen, a new way to make a fantastic audio project.